Hey lovely, so thank you so much for clicking on this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's make this broken heart cake together. So let me tell y'all, this cake was super fun to make, but it was super difficult at the same time. And I'm sorry my big old head is in the camera. I was trying my best to edit it out. The first thing I did with this cake is I make my heart cakes in an actual heart cake pan. I know some people will make it in a round cake and then they split it and then they form the heart. That didn't work out too great for me when I tried, so I just use a regular heart-shaped cake pan. So you want to bake the cake as normal. You want to do the crumb coat as normal. I did my crumb coat in white. And then I also did another final coat in white buttercream. And you want to put that in the refrigerator for at least 30 minutes. I say the longer the better. Maybe even if you can do it overnight, leave it in the refrigerator overnight. That would be super great, because we are literally splitting this cake in half. Okay, you are taking a knife and you are cutting the heart in half. I wasn't able to get any of that footage because this was a real life order for me, and I was having a little bit of a panic attack. I'm not even going to lie to you, because this cake costs some money, and of course you don't. And when I say some money, I'm saying it's not a little bit, okay? So I want to make sure that I am doing everything to the best of my ability. And sometimes filming it while I'm doing it is a bit of a distraction. So I wanted to at least do the hardest part, which I thought was splitting the cake in half. And then with each half, I basically put it on a different cake board. So you just saw me with the pink half. And then now I am doing the red half. She did want this cake to be half pink and half red. And all I'm doing now is just icing the cake normally how you would for a final coat, which is the colors that she wants. Okay, so I was just pointing at some areas where there were little holes, or maybe you could still see the white. So this actually took me a longer time to ice the cake because the white kept showing, and I know that I needed to add more icing, and it's just a process. Okay, so you definitely want to make sure that you have enough time to take your time if you are considering making this cake. Now, the reason I had the cake on two separate cake boards is because you want to ice each cake size or half. You want to ice each half on a separate cake board, because you wouldn't be able to ice them together if they were literally on the same cake board. Like, I know my hands are small, but they aren't that small to squeeze in between the two. And I'm going to show you in a second how both of them look on the actual one cake board. So you see, I wouldn't be able to ice it or get it as smooth if they were both on the same cake board. So once I had them iced, I did make sure that I put the other half that I wasn't utilizing in the refrigerator to keep it nice and firm, because you are going to literally lift it off the other cake board and put it on the main cake board that you are using. So that was really what I did. And again, 20 to 30 minutes, I would say, just to make sure that it is nice and firm. And now I'm just going in with my piping. If you are here from TikTok or maybe just YouTube Shorts, or Facebook, okay, thank you so much for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And yeah, I'm just doing my pipe work. I am using a 1M Wilton tip. I love the Wilton tips. I don't really have any complaints about them at all. The only thing that I would have done differently with this cake, I would say, is got a bigger cake board. So right now I am using a 12-inch cake board, and I would have gotten a 14-inch cake board just to give myself a little bit more room around the sides. But as you saw, I am just doing my top border for this red side, just like I did for the pink side, and I'm going to just complete, the same process with the bottom border. One of my customers, which is also my coworker, she was turning 40 years old, and she always loves to give me challenges, and I appreciate her because I need to step outside of my comfort zone. And I've done plenty of heart cakes, but never a broken heart or a split heart cake per se. And so, yeah, you just do the borders as you would. And I thought this cake was really fun. I would make this cake for myself or anybody who wants it, okay? But I would definitely make this for myself when I'm about to turn 30, and I would say bye 20s, hello 30s. So on this actual cake, I did write bye 30s, hello 40s. So this is how it looks, you know, before I wrote on it. And then this was the final product. So she enjoyed it. I did as well. I thought it was beautiful, and I hope you guys liked the video. Bye.